I'm Anna David, and I'm here in one of the sexiest cities in the world. But you know what I think is even sexier? I'll give you a hint. It's in your pants. Now, there's a lot of people out there who need a little bit of help in the Department of Love. So Attack of the Show sent me to the streets of Los Angeles to give some hands-on advice.
When a girl asks you how many people you've had sex with, what do you think is an acceptable answer?
Well, okay, I'm not somebody who advocates lying regularly.
Okay.
But I do think this is one of those times where maybe keeping the answer shrouded in mystery might be a good idea. I think that if it's more than, say, 50, maybe answering the question with, I've dated some girls might be better than saying, oh, actually, number 51 was Ashley and it happened last night. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think that it's one of these things that nothing good ever comes from these conversations. We do judge the high numbers. So I say you try to sort of keep it very general, but then, you can't grill her about how many guys she's been with either.
I just try to steer away from those conversations.
Good. That's, just sort of keep it vague, change the subject.
So my girlfriend is always complaining that her breasts are too small. Now, I tell her that they're perfect, and I mean it. But would it be wrong for me to offer to pay for a boob job?
Look, I feel like if you've got the money to blow on that kind of thing, who's to stop you? But if you're talking about a girl who really does have perfect breasts and she's sitting there obsessing over how her breasts are too small, this might be a situation that's a little bit more complicated than something like a surgical procedure can solve. There's this sort of body dysmorphia disorder. A lot of girls who have eating disorders, they literally cannot see their bodies as they really are. I mean, does she seem like the kind of girl she's going to get the surgery and she's just going to find something new to obsess over, or do you think that's going to be the problem solver?
Well, I'm hoping that maybe what she obsesses over won't be her body, but mine.
Nice! That might be money well spent then.
Are there any exercises that I can do to kind of increase my sex life, maybe help it out a little bit?
Yes, absolutely there are. That's a good question. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kegel exercise. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've vaguely heard of it.
Okay, I think guys think that it's something that women learn in Lamaze classes when they're about to give birth, and they do. But it actually can help anybody's sex life. For women, it can absolutely help them be able to orgasm in bed. With a man, it can control when he releases. So the best way to start practicing that is actually when you're peeing. Sorry to get a little graphic here.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't mean to embarrass you. You're not blushing, though. That's good.
Quite all right.
So when you're peeing, you stop the flow. That feeling, that contraction right there, that's your pelvic muscle. That's what you need to exercise. So then later, try contracting, releasing, and you start exercising that muscle. We're going to be like a new man in the bedroom. Okay, Mike, because you asked such an excellent question, I have a surprise for you. A copy of my new novel. This just came out from HarperCollins. It's called Bot. It is about a journalist who does a story on high-class prostitution in Hollywood and learns all sorts of lessons. It is for you, from me, for asking such an excellent question.
Well, thank you.
After your exercises, then you get to read.
Okay.
Not before. Just do them a bit to help the guys out in LA. I'm Anna David. See you next time I go in your pants.